Right. So with cross stitching, you'll find most of your patterns come like this. They'll either be coloured or they'll have different symbols for the different colours. So it might have a square with a dot in it for black and a square with a triangle in it for red, for example. So they generally look like a grid work because it's one grid square per one cross on your fabric. Okay. So on the pieces of fabric that you've got in your little sample bags, you'll see a pattern. Yay! Okay, so today we're making a nice simple boat. So as you can see here, we've got the sample one up here. So today we're just going to learn the orange section. So the horizontal row and the vertical row. Okay. Now as you can see on this side, we've got the steps here. So this is going left to right. So heading right and then left. And then for vertical rows, we generally head up and then back down. Note that the way we've got it here is that the bottom left to top right diagonal is underneath and the other one goes over the top. That way you're keeping the stitches even and it makes for a nice neat piece. Okay, so if we'd like to get started, if you start down on this section over here, so on the left hand of the section with the X's, not just the diagonal lines. So if you put your needle up through the bottom stitch at the bottom, so like we've got here, come on me.
So it come from underneath?
Come from underneath, yep. And just make sure you don't pull the thread all the way through so that you've still got a little bit at the back, otherwise you'll undo yourself all the time. So you only need to leave about 1 centimetre at the end. Okay, and then continue up through, so go following the diagrams here, we go up across, and then back down underneath to the, so you're going up on the diagonal, and then straight horizontally down, sorry, vertically down, and then up on the horizontal, sorry, on the diagonal, I'll get my directions right soon. How are we going? That looks good. Make sure we're not pulling too tight, otherwise you'll get a very bunched up piece of fabric. How are you going over here? It's good. Very good. Okay, so you continue along the row and then you go back the other way. Okay, so we'll stop where we are in that direction and we'll head back in the other direction. So go back across the diagonals. Okay. You've all done really well. Okay, so that's pretty much the class for today. For your homework, prepare for the next lesson, I'd like you to use the techniques you've learnt to continue through and do the rest of the marks that you've got on there. Okay, class?
Okay.
Thank you.